Hey, good morning. Today we're in SAPULPA, Oklahoma on Route 66, coming out of Tulsa. Headed right down this way, Route 66. This building here, 9549 Francoma. It's the old Francoma pottery. Now it's called SRC. Founded in 1933 in Norman, then moved here to SAPULPA in 1938, named after a guy named John Frank. He combined his name with Oma to be Francoma, like Oklahoma. The building's been totally remodeled, except for a little stone wall. Used to read Francoma pottery. So Frank, he's an expert at handmade pottery, using local clays and stones from our Ozarks, in addition to his sculptures and dinnerware. That's this place here, Francoma Pottery. We're going to head south into the great town of SAPULPA. Here we pass under Interstate 44, and we're headed to Denton Street. Here we have our water tower of SAPULPA. Over here is a cool old house. Here we are. Welcome to SAPULPA. I can't really get that too well. But up here, this is called Mission Street. We got a Coke bottle, a little coffee mug, some great pottery. Maybe this is from Francoma Pottery we just looked at. Holy smokes. Here we are. Welcome to SAPULPA, Oklahoma. This here is called Mission Street. Here we have Hudgens Plumbing. Got an old building here. This guy here is called Carl's Pig Stand. Looks like an old gas station, service station with the bays there. And a great sign right up front, Carl's Pig Stand. This here is called Sammy's Southern Eatery. Here's, look at that, the Tulsa SAPULPA Union Railway. Route 66. The real deals. Liquidation and thrift store. Sammy's Southern Eatery. Route 66. It's a cute little restaurant. Seafood and more. The best Philly and gumbo soup in town. What a darling building. Looks like a kind of like an old motel in a way here. Of course, we have the Hilltop Marijuana Dispensary. Now at Mission and Denton Street, this is called Trickin' Trucks, but originally this was Norma's Diamond Cafe. Norma's Cafe was an icon in the heydays of Route 66 here, but Norma died in 2000. The business closed. Now it's our Trickin' Trucks little shop here. They got toolboxes, lighting, hitches, trailer wings. Across Route 66 we have our local cemetery here, and of course another pot dispensary. So we continue down Route 66. Happy Burger, way up there. We got Cheesy's Pizza and Lopez Grill. That's an old building. There's Lopez Grill right here. Of course we have Mazio's. It's a new eatery.
There's Wimpy's.
And of course, look at that, Wimpy's. Eat here. Look at this cool gas station. Holy moly. Now it's a eatery. Wimpy's. This is really cool. Looks like an old service station with this giant covering here. Holy smokes, you drive up here and fill up with gas. So we're still on Route 66 here in Oklahoma. Make a right-hand turn on Dewey Street at the Sonic Burger. Get your kicks on Route 66. So hang a right here at Sonic America's Drive-In. I'm gonna cruise down to Linden Street. We're on historic Route 66. Old service station here. Iconic old sign. Nobody there anymore. And the fire department. Here is Route 66 pawn shop. Hey, we're at Dewey and Birch on historic Route 66. This is Dewey. It's a great place to park here and walk downtown. We got the Senor Pablo, Route 66. Here we have another look at this building. Not sure what it is. Could have been a little service station. Sort of looks like. Little barn there. Further down we have the Route 66 pawn shop right there. Guns and ammo and all sorts of goodies. Cool murals. This guy's called Torchy's Country Plaza. On the other side's a great mural. We got the little trolley here. Sapulpa Interurban Trolley. It's the Tulsa-Sapulpa Union Railway. It's 701 East Dewey. Got a little caboose here. And the trolley called the Maggie M. And it's closed up right now. She's pretty cool in Sapulpa. Just past the railroad tracks is the Rustic Furniture Saving Place. Let's get this beautiful mural here. A couple guys moving some furniture. A couple other buildings on the other side of the street. These are, of course, newer. We got a cool gas station up here. Hey, look at this. Beautiful gas station. Holy smokes. It's called the Route 66 A1 Auto Repair. Former gas station. 3 big service bays. Just check out the slanted windows. Probably a Conoco station. The way that looks there. It's got that great covering over the gas pumps. They're right here. Check this out. Gas pumps are here. These slanted windows are just fantastic. So on the other side of the street, you got this old little building here. This building here is absolutely amazing. It's a drive-in restaurant. Like today's A&W, but you know, the girls in the roller skates coming out here to serve you a burger and a shake and some fries as you cruise around in your Ford Mustang, maybe an old Model T or 49 Ford. Look at this, you come right up here, pull up the little ordering station here in the service window. When's the last time you saw one of these? Except in some old movie. That's gorgeous. Right on Route 66. Here we have a little ghost sign painted on this old building. All types of something. Here we have the Bob Davis Tire Company little building. The roll-up bays and office there. Today it's called Dean Safety Built Tires. Down here is the historic district of Sapulpa. All the streets are starting to be named after trees. This here is Oak. Down in the corner is Elm. And it continues. There's an old service station. Now it's the Creek County Treasurer's Tax Department. That looks like a bank. But I think you would just pull right in here, pump your gas, get on your merry way. This here is the A.O. Wilkinson building, 1909. He's an old guy. It's another old building here. Now we're right at Elm Street. It's a beautiful clock here. So this is all the historic district of Sapulpa. Little 9-block area. And most of the older buildings here were built between 1904 and 1952. The oil boom started in 1905, sparked a lot of new construction. Most typical in this commercial style. See up and down the road here, you got some classical revival and others in Tudor revival as well. This building here is called the Rule Furniture Company. See that little ghost sign right up there? So originally it was Wilson Brothers Furniture, and bought by Rule Davis in 1937. And then he changed it to the Davis Rule Furniture. Then in 1947, changed the name to Rule Furniture Company. And that ran until the owner died in 1989. Really popular giant rocking chair, which preceded the world's second largest rocking chair, found up in Fanning, Missouri on Route 66 outside of Cuba. Here's another look at our Rule Furniture Company right up there. It's a Coleman building built in 1916. Here's a better look at our little mural here. Drink Coca-Cola, delicious and refreshing, 5 cents, sold everywhere. Here we have some early 1900s buildings. Beautiful gold brick on the Arrowhead Land Company. Out of here, see that curved edge right there? That's called Art Moderne. When you curve it like that, a little bit of Art Deco. It's great square windows, that beautiful trim. This is called the Westfall Building, built in 1910. Just great curvature on the edges there. So this one here is all squared off. So it might have been built a little bit earlier than that rounded edge. Here we got Theo Berryhill Building right here. Here's another rounded building. Just amazing the way they do that. It's got this great long column holding that up right at the entrance. 1910 Stonewall Building. I just love the way they pay so much attention to the detail up here, all along the parapet and little railings, big squared off windows. Here we have Old City Hall, way up there. Got a great little mural here. SAPULPA, Oklahoma, 66. Overeducated. Here we have our Theo Berryhill building again. Way up there, 1910 Stonewall. Look at the detail all along the parapet. Just absolutely gorgeous. All the way down there, and this building here with the awning. It's called the Iowa Building. This one, we've got that great mural on the side. Central Drugstore. Today it's called the Vintage 66 Market. We got another great clock here. SAPULPA time. Established 1898. And here at Water Street, this kind of represents the end of the historic business district out here in Sapulpa. Have these great little buildings here with fantastic murals, Coca-Cola, quality ice cream, called the Creek Abstract Company here on Neil Jean's Flowers, also called Water Street. Take a little detour east on Water Street. We got these great murals here. Alternative Healthcare Dispensary. Get your kicks. Route 66. Up here we have a great mural too. Look at that Gulf. Amazing. Route 66. Just kind of turn the corner here and pump your gas. Get on your merry way. These cool little pumps. We got a big Firestone sign. These old relic Gulf pumps. Holy smokes, this is absolutely fantastic. Little Coke sign. Here we got the VFW Club right here. This building here, look at that relic. Don's Sheet Metal Company. Under renovation, but this darling. It's called Anderson's Machine Shop right here. This is the International Order of Oddfellows building. Right here, the organization kind of teamed up with the Freemasons in a way. Not really political, but they kind of were political too. Anyway, kind of a cool looking building with that great sign, IOOF. See them all up and down Route 66. That little organization. Got a mural here too. Molly's Bakery. Over here we have Antiques Back Alley Bygones. If you head west on water to Lee, you got some really cool buildings here. SAPULPA Fire Museum, Benson Lumber, Seaman Packard Lumber, and the SAPULPA Historical Museum. It's called 1910, the Wills Building, or the Willis Building. It's got exhibits of artifacts, photographs, lots of early replicas of SAPULPA, from the sheriff's office to a diorama of the Frisco railroad stops. Anyway, a lot of Native American stuff in here too. Get your passport stamp there. Route 66 passport. Across the street, this guy's really, really cool. Here's a great mural on the museum here. Look at that staircase. It's beautiful. This guy here, it's called the Barnsdall. But originally this was Waite Phillips filling station. That's a little museum. It's built in 1923 by Waite Phillips. It's a gas filling station, but it closed down after Interstate 44 opened. It was restored. That's a little museum. And it houses some vintage cars in there when they're open. These great Barnsdall gas pump. Check that out, little B on top there. Here we have the American Heritage Bank since 1905. Here's the new bank building across the street. Some other cool stuff here too. So SAPULPA is called the Crossroads of America because right here, this is Route 66 coming up this way from Chicago to California. Headed this way, Route 75 goes up to Canada and then down to Mexico. It's a major crossroad here. We have a little monument called the Crossroads of America on Route 66. Here we have a closer look at our little monument, Crossroads of America in SAPULPA. Oklahoma 75 runs up to Canada, down to Mexico. And over here, Route 66, of course, runs from Chicago to Los Angeles. This beautiful mural here of SAPULPA. A little bit of our history and heritage out here. Home of the chieftains. We got a bison there. You call him a buffalo if you want. Old truck, maybe a Ford. Lots of historic buildings. Great bridges. Now we're off to the world's largest gas pump in SAPULPA, Oklahoma. This is the heart of Route 66 Auto Museum. Right here in 2018 it won the Best New Attraction in Oklahoma award. And this guy, the world's tallest gas pump, 66 feet high, completed in 2018. Got the little observation deck up there. Anyway, they couldn't open it up because additional constructions and permits were required, so you can't get up there. So the deck was scrapped, but still the world's tallest gas pump. Now you head west just a little bit and you veer off to the right here, and we got old Route 66, all abandoned now. Up here's the historic Route 66 mural. Check that out. So we're on Route 66 here from 1926. And up here, that's called the Rock Creek Bridge. Now this road here was really laid in 1924. Little Portland concrete. And Route 66 took it over. 1926. And a beautiful little bridge here. It's listed on the National Register of Historic Places. Here we are, the Rock Creek Bridge, built in 1924, along with the little roadbed here. So it predates Route 66. Little monument here called the Rock Creek Bridge, historic bridge number 18. This is part of the Ozark Trail. This is an original steel Parker through truss bridge. Real unusual here. The brick decking right here, look at that, it's all red bricks on top. There's a little Rock Creek down here. So this bridge was all part of Route 66 all the way up until 1952 when the highway was realigned. Just gorgeous. It's 120 feet long from the end here over the creek to the end over here. And it's only 18 feet wide. So today's cars would barely get through side by side. And the steel truss here, it's a compound truss. Polygonal top, way up there with those cross beams. Little cord. It helps it span this long distance over the creek with their little red bricks. There's the old railroad bridge right there. Here we got another look at our Rock Creek Bridge. This is gorgeous. Look at that little Route 66 sign up there. At the Veteran Affairs office next door, we got these beautiful military equipment here. Cannon. Looks like it's off a battleship. Yeah, beautiful. Look at this tank. Giant turret there. Holy smokes. Gorgeous stuff. Maybe a destroyer, battleship, little turret sitting there. Little gunnery aimer guy. So the end of the bridge here continues on the Ozark Trail. I just love walking down these old roads. Feels a little bit nostalgic, part of the past. There's a train up here coming by. Here we are driving on the Ozark Trail. So this looks like part of the original road here. Little poured Portland cement, little yellow color, then asphalted over. Check out this really cool neon sign for the Teepee Drive-In Theater. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. We're gonna head up here to a road called Ozark Road. Take us back to the Ozark Trail. This little road is called Ozark Road. And here's our drive-in theater. Right in there. There we go. Here's a big screen right there. It's open today. You can book little private events, camp out, do all sorts of cool stuff at the Teepee Drive-In movie theater on Route 66. Now we're back on the Ozark Trail, just past the Teepee Drive-In theater and the Rock Creek Bridge. This is really cool, just the way it meanders around, little curves, S-shapes. Hey, this little section on the Ozark Trail is called Dixieland Drive, and that's called Turnpike Motors. And right here was the Dixieland Amusement Park. No longer here, obviously. So the park opened in 1927, right after Route 66 came by. Had a very large swimming pool, fed by natural spring, had a skating rink and a gas station. And it closed in 1951. But right now it's all just a bunch of old cars at the Turnpike Motors here. We're going to continue down the Ozark Trail here to a really cool railroad overpass. All right, we're back on Route 66, Ozark Trail. And here's our wonderful underpass. We're going to get out of the car and look at this. Just beautiful structure. Hey, here's a better look at our terrific railroad underpass here. Beautiful bridge, look at that. 1925 on the Ozark Trail. This road here, it's only 18 feet wide, paved in 1924 with that Portland concrete. Just great. Continue down to Kellyville if you want. People like to come down here and do a little graffiti or artwork. Looks like it's all in good taste. Over here and over here. I love Victoria. That's really sweet. Look at all this cut out here. So this road continues up the road until it joins later with the Route 66 1952 alignment. Anyway, there we go. That's our little beautiful town up here of SAPULPA, Oklahoma. Okay, we're headed on to Kellyville. Thanks for watching. Bye.